Welcome back to another Anime Squadron video. We're playing the new 0.5 update, and I got 2 of the new units in this update. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so Anime Squadron's got a new update, 0.5 update, and it's a Berserk update. Got a lot of things to get. I've already been playing, and I've already grinded some of the units. Got Guts. Don't know what actual name, Casca. Whatever her actual name is, I've never watched or read. Berserk and Griffith, which you get Casca and Griffith from Banner, Berserk from the Squadron stage. But I have a lot of gems to splurge, and I still want some to move, so I'm gonna start off with just doing some of that. What's happening? I've already done played most of the modes. I've not done raids yet because I wanted to get some of the characters involved to make the stage easier. Right. Did not get. Unfortunate. Let's see. We did get another Griffith. 2 more Griffiths actually. None are shiny. None of them are shiny. That's to be expected. But oh well. So I was going to just reroll on all of the characters I got. Start with Guts, because he's most likely the best in this update. We're hoping for obviously Superior, but oh, I still got that figured. Right, okay. That I hate. That doesn't work. Or at least guaranteed rebirth, I guess. Doesn't matter. We got Superior. Okay. Holy crap. Oh yeah, well that's that. So we are gonna evolve Guts. I don't think I've got enough for the rest of them, because you need these egg things, and I only have 50. And you need them for every character, but I'm doing Guts. All of these are story stages. This is the Squadron stage. Get this on. I think this is also Squadron, which we need more of them anyway. But let's do stats on Guts, which I already got. I didn't reroll. That's just how I got them. Insane. Oh yeah, we still got A, so we're not. I want S at least. Okay, I'll take A. I don't want to spend all of them. There we go. Yeah, there's also new gear, which I can't afford much. Which that will come in another part. That's so right now before I evolve him, to pass it is just simply bleed, and bleed reduces regeneration, simple as. But we awaken him. Bling. Now I'm expecting him to be pretty good. What elements? He is red. We don't have a no. We don't have a good red yet. Don't have like a. Yeah, I think red has all sorts of buff in new stages as well. So let's use passes. Same as Endless Slaughter. Attack applies bleed, dealing 10% bleed damage over 3 seconds. Bleed reduces generation. Supernatural armor. This unit gains 0.5% damage for every 1% HP lost at below 30% HP or at 30% or below. Also gain minus 20 cooldown. Before this unit can be defeated, instant heal for plus 30% temporary HP. Temporary HP will drain by 1% per second. In this state, each stack of refusal delays the onset of HP drain by 2 seconds, but also consumes a stack. which comes here. Anytime an enemy defeats an ally, mark that enemy. Marked enemies get 1 stack of refusal after either being defeated by Berserk or getting hit 3 times by Berserk. Okay. Interesting. He's quite slow, so this is going to actually happen quite a lot. I think that means he's quite slow. I don't know. This unit ends his ult to level 5. This unit enters a trance in which all stacks refusal are converted into buffs depending on what's needed the most. So below 30% HP gains damage. So below 60 he gains plus 3% per stack. Above 60 he gains minus 3% cooldown per stack. No limit on the stacks, but interesting. We've got so much of these brands. I have so much food in general. Leveling is not a problem. Yes, I think 13 slow. But no, yeah, that's slow. No, that's fast. Oh, he's really fast, actually. Alright. Unfortunately, Shenron's got to go. He's just not that great. Gusto is really good. And he's a red, so he's got buffs. Look at that. I can't believe I'm getting so lucky with my trades recently. But yeah, we'll go try to get Gusto anyway, so just head straight into him. Well, it looks nice. That looks good. I like how it looks. Yeah, we're gonna be changing this as well. Anyway. Yeah, Jesus, look at him run. Yeah, just. He doesn't even have to do his animation. That is insane. That's only a level 1. Alright, I think Cups might actually be the best. You're right, now they have they do a tier list. They haven't done a tier list yet. Oh my god, okay. Actually, observe. Squadron stage is literally the same, nothing too much different. So yeah, Squadron is just the same map. This is where you get Berserk, Joint Guts, 0.5 in hard, 0.25. You need to hard for his evo material. It's not a difficult stage if you've got Eisen from last time stage. This was gonna be really good, easy. But the raid is interesting. I've not done this. This is how you get Skeletonite and these white top things. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this stage a lot. For the other characters as well, specifically, but you might come with a tutorial which I will need. Yes. Goal of the raid is for Skeletonite to reach the end of the stage. And I'll play it is this guy here. He's very slow. But if he reaches the end, you win. But if he dies, you immediately lose. So you've kind of got to basically defeat the boss, and then he kind of goes. So the faster you defeat the boss of all the enemies, the quicker he's going to go, because he'll stop for most enemies. I didn't look at the... Yeah, so red get the buff, and then they did debuff pretty much Gajia and Aizen for this, because obviously they're very powerful. Gus is going to be doing the work. Also, Squadron gives a buff to enemies in his range. Gives a like 15% damage buff, I believe. It was in the tutorial, but yeah, which you can see here. It's 15% damage and 20% to units inside. Obviously, I might lose this one actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the debuff is quite a shame. We might do this. All young game from enemies killed is increased by 30%. Additionally, all kills by battlefield grant 50%. Yo. Yeah, so we're gonna get that. I don't think what it should do. Cast allows the first time enemy, her attack deals 30%. One Berserk of Falcon on not attack deals 40%. So yeah, so much more support character, but that actually rate is pretty difficult. Okay. So we're gonna need to do like a whole rebuild of the team here. Yeah, alright, I'll be back once I've gotten enough more for Falcon. Or Griffin. Sorry. I know the actual name, I just refuse to say it half the time. Which we need just any of these. More of these white orbs. It takes a bit to get these white orbs because you only get 1 to 2 per clear. And stage is kinda long. Which these are not large. For every ally defeated divine, gain crit chance. So yeah, the gear set, this one. We're gonna get, I hope we get good stats, we're gonna get that too. I didn't actually give any gear to Gus yet, so him doing this much damage alone is insane. Let's go in Dragon Slayer, which gives damage. And show it kills each enemy kills, give dodge. I'm gonna give him that actually for now. And because this is DOT, ability to apply increased damage. This should be really good for guts. Cooldown damage. We need all 30 pieces now. Okay, give him the head. And the horns. Yeah. For each DOT applied, increased damage by 5% and minus 2 plus 5. He's actually such an insane character. But yeah, probably once I've gotten enough for Griffith. Alright, I got enough materials now that I'll be able to evolve Falcon and Griffith. Yes, first we will roll our stats on this one. Swap with a cloner, I think. Which I don't think I've got enough for Deputy, no, but no. Wait, maybe. Did they just post a tier list, which I will show on screen? Which is kind of a fun, but I think you would rather have Cloner, which I think will keep going. Oh, okay, here we go. Cloner. See how lucky I am with these. I've been so lucky with these lately. So enemy add a roll. A pluses are fine, because I can always, like, think of them later. And we evolve it. And we'll read his passives and all that. Which is passive was just whoever kills he gets, but... So this is passive. While Falcon's on field, all young game enemies killed is increased by 30%. Additionally, all kills by Falcon grants 50%. Anyway, Falcon and all units within his range have a 20% chance to dodge enemy stuns or debuffs when not near any allies. Gain plus 30% dodge chance and ability to not get critically hit. Wow. Instantly execute normal enemies below 10% HP whenever an ally is defeated. Sacrifice them to raise the execution threshold by 1% up to 10%. What does that mean? Oh, up to 20%. Okay. Deals 1% damage for every 1,000 yen a player has applied as bleed over 3 seconds. Nice. Alright, pretty decent link. I think he is not the highest DPS, but he is good. So we'll just... Oh. And so I think the best new team we have now is as follows. In no particular order, but Guts. That's right now. It's so good. Gogeta. He's just good. Pure damage, critical. The other crit hits. That's what Gogeta does. He's the crit character. Then Aizen. I mean, he does everything. He's a tank, good damage, over shields, flying, so he barely gets hit, and he's a DOC. Griffith. Griffith is kind of like he's farm, but also really good damage. His damage is okay here. He's better than most. He's not. It's like bottom meta DPS. Then, I mean, Shanks. You just have him. Which I need to actually roll a trait on him, which we'll do. And then obviously Speedwagon. He's just obvious. He's the only farm. Yeah, but I mean, now I should be able to clear the new stage. For Skeleton, but he's not really that great. He's a good tank, but honestly, I think I'm gonna do that in another video. But I'll show off Griffith doing a Squadron stage on hard. We'll just send him in. You'll see what he does, but obviously, if you send him by himself, he's gonna get extra dodge and can't be crit. Cloner, obviously. He's also pretty fast as well. His damage is a little lower, so he's probably not gonna do that great. Plus, I used to do that. You send on the Speedwagon. But yeah, you can see they're missing quite a lot. And so he's gonna be putting the work in, I think. So if we do that, does that get rid of them? Or did they just die? Spawn button reached. Okay. So you can only have 2 of them down. Yeah, Guts will come in and he'll just destroy them. You know, man, he's not terribly strong. But he's definitely... He's a good support, like, he'll... be buffing at your allies. But we'll probably just do... Well, because we're going to do the raid, we actually probably should just do those 2. Because he's... I know he's Curse. He's not going to have much buff in the new stage. So we'll also just use 2. Yes, I'm gonna do the raid, but that's for another video. I just wanted to get and Griffith evolved. So I mean, yeah. Oh. See you next time, I suppose.